Hey guys, welcome to my Aries friends. My name is Angel with Ninth House Collective. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is going to be your December reading and energy update. And how I like to spend our time together is I like to ask for messages around growth mindset, right? What we need to know about the energy for the month to affect positive change and to move through the month more in flow, right? Really, finding that center, right, as we face the challenges and obstacles, and so that we can make aligned decisions and choices. So I will also be looking at and feeling into if there's any chakra centers or energy centers within our body that might need a little extra nurturing. I'll bring those messages forward as well. Okay, so I'm going to be doing things a little bit different for those of you who are used to my reading style. I decided, since it's the closing out of a year and the start of a new year, right, I wanted to ask and do a reading around sturdy foundations, right? So I'm going to be drawing 4 cards from Tarot. And the first card is going to represent the kind of overall theme of your reading. The second card is going to be what you need to let go of. The third card is going to be about what you need to welcome in. And the fourth card, a message around what kind of aligned action we can take, right? And I will close out your reading with a message from Moonology, an oracle deck from your higher self, right? A little message from your higher self. All right, guys. So as always, I like to ask you to take a moment to get present. They're general readings. I ask to be a clear channel, only connecting with the energies of unconditional love, the highest of healing, and the utmost wisdom. What is it that my beautiful Aries friends, what do they need to know about the energy around December and how they can show up, what they need to be aware of? What is it that they need to know for their highest good? All right, guys, let's see what pieces of the puzzle show up for you guys. For the theme, you got the Lovers in reverse. For what to let go of, you got Justice in reverse. 2 major arcanas, big energy, Aries friends. What to welcome in, you got the 8 of Cups. And for an aligned action or something that we need to know, you've got the Sun card. So first off, I want to say, wow. I think it may have been Pisces, but there was another sign that I read for recently who also got 3 major arcanas out of a 4-card draw, right? So that's pretty incredible. So let's start with the overall theme. So the overall theme for my Aries friends, you guys got the Lovers card, major arcana, right? And it came in its inverse manner. So the overall theme for this reading for my Aries friends is going to be about equal give and take within our love relationships, right? It showed up in its inverse manner, so it shows an imbalance. It shows something, there's something that you need to do to bring a little balance, right? And when it's in its inverse manner, it really speaks to me about leaning into self-care, healthy boundaries, that kind of stuff. But so in its upright position, this is about harmony and beautiful connections and relationships. It doesn't have to be just lovers or partners or romantic. It's about how we give and take within that energy, right, of love, right? So these people here on the card, right, they're naked. So this card is asking you to get raw and honest with yourself, right? See where there might be a little bit of misalignment so that you can really learn to give to yourself and give to others in an equal, balanced manner. So that's kind of the theme for the reading, right? And this is interesting because this one's got me kind of stumped, if I'm honest. So we've got the Justice card again in its inverse. So Justice is really my card for like fairness and truth, right? And it came in its inverse manner. So what to let go of is, I guess what I'm feeling is like kind of rose-colored glasses, or kind of like, maybe that's the wrong word, but this is about truth, justice, fairness, and honesty, right? And this card speaks to some kind of an imbalance within the way we give and receive energy. So I really want you guys to think of letting go of something that is not true, right? Really getting clear. And as I'm talking about this, my throat is kind of closing up on me a little bit. Really getting clear about what it is you want in your life, right? So justice is in its upright manner. December is all about fairness, is all about truth and honesty, right? So those are some things and some themes to think on, right? Since those cards did show up in their inverse manner. And then what to welcome in, right? So this is an interesting card also, my beautiful Aries friends. So this card represents love, not only romantic love, but how we give to family members, how we give to ourselves, right? This card shows the 8 of Cups, right? Also, cups refer to our love, right? Also our emotional stability. So for what you need to welcome in is, there is just something, right? Let me show you the card up front, right? The 8 of Cups it's really far along on its journey in love, right? There's a lot of insight gained, right? That you see the sun as well as the moon, right? But the sun is predominant. So the sun is all about bringing truth and lightness, right? Shining the light on what needs healing, what needs adjusting, what needs more flow in our lives, right? So with the 8 of Cups, there's just this one little cup, right? One little piece that looks like it's missing. And as we progress in the tarot, you get to the 10 of Cups, which is pure contentment, right? So you've learned so many lessons, my Aries friends, in the arena of love and equal give and take in the energy exchange, right? Honoring yourself, loving yourself, giving to others. So there's just something this month that seems a little off that you're going to be working on. So that's what I want you to welcome in, right? I want you to let go of the control so much. Know that there's light being shown on the situation, but the moon is still here, so not everything has been revealed. So I want you guys to welcome in. Number 8 in this card really is about balance and flow. Think of the infinity symbol, right? So you're welcoming in more flow, more balance. There's just something that seems a little off. And in order for there to be a fair and just outcome, you really need to think about where there might be disharmony within the areas of how you give and receive love within your life. Beautiful message, and the action to take, which is, I love it, again, another major arcana. It's in its inverse manner, but even in its inverse manner, this card is spectacular. Again, it's just saying there's something that is a little off in really achieving and reaching the energy that you want to bring into 2025, right? What you want to, this card right here, the sun, is love, contentment, peace, calm, happiness. The light is shining. There is truth. There is balance, right? So even in its inverse manner, it speaks to beautiful energy. And when we combine it with the other ones that were in its inverse, and it gives you a little roadmap of what to work on, what to nurture within yourself, right? And so in addition to the throat chakra, which I was really feeling strongly in the beginning of the reading, because, there's so many major arcanas right now, I'm going to throw in 2 because this feels like really big transformative energy. 3 major arcanas. You're learning how to give equally and in a balanced manner to yourself and to others, right? You're looking for justice, right? The truth, a fair and equitable outcome. And the action, it shows that as you let go of the things that are kind of a little bit out of balance, you're going to bring in this full contentment. It's just such lovely energy, right? And really big lesson. Like I said, major arcana, 3 of them. That's huge. So for the centers, let's talk on them a little bit, right? So the throat chakra is our communication hub. It's how we set healthy boundaries. It's how we listen and hear, right? Not to respond, but to understand, right? The throat chakra is really best nurtured, in my opinion, by journaling, right? Because sometimes we're not clear. We know we want something. We know we want to honor our morals, our values. We want to honor ourselves and honor those, that we interact with as well, right? So the throat center with journaling, write down pros, cons, what it is you see, how you see yourself, not only in your love relationships, but in your relationship with your family members, with yourself, with coworkers, etc. How do you see that more in flow as you jump into 2025? It's really asking you, Aries, to get raw and honest with yourself about where those imbalances lie. pat yourself on the back. You've had so much growth and expansion. The sun is shining. You've learned lots of lessons, but there's still something that not all the information has been revealed yet, right? So stay in the sun, stay in moving forward and setting your healthy boundaries, etc. And the energy of the sun is the action, right? So that's what's coming in. So it's just such a beautiful energy. The secondary center for my Aries friends is going to be your solar plexus, how you think, feel, speak about yourself. I want you to fall in love with yourself. I want you to honor yourself through December. Really see how that feels in your body, right? Really setting healthy boundaries so that you keep yourself charged up and feeling healthy and vibrant and balanced so that you can give the most to those around you and, the most to yourself, the most to your community, friends, family, lovers, etc. So, all right, beautiful, beautiful energy. Solar plexus, guys, self-critic. Best way to nurture that when it's out of flow, when you have a negative thought or something that is not in, alignment. Like, it's so easy to fall into what we think, isn't right about ourselves, when really we need to create a new story, right? So when you have the thought that you can't do something, and instead of saying, I'm not smart enough, or always, whatever the words are that you use in your inner critic, immediately change that story and say, thank you for alerting me to something being out of balance, right? I can figure this out and I can move forward and really reach. And the action is bringing in the sun, bringing in the warmth, bringing in contentment. So solar plexus we spoke on. We also spoke on the throat chakra. And, really, if you guys are feeling, not everybody this will resonate with, but if any of you guys start to have some periods within the month where it's feeling a little unstable, you can throw in grounding and sacral center also, right? All right, my beautiful Aries, let's close out your reading with a message from your higher self. What is it that you need to know about the energy of December, right? Leaving behind unbalanced energy exchanges within relationships, within situations, really looking for truth and justice. And you've come so far with that 8 of Cups, right? But there's just something else that has not been revealed yet to you, but it's coming, right? Because we're showed that in that the action is to really welcome in joy, pleasure, balance. All right, what is the final message for my Aries friends? This one is wanting to come out, so we're going to give her a look. It's time to take action. Yeah, so take action, follow through, figure out what is that missing piece for you right now, right? You are at the end. You have 3 major arcanas. You're at the end of a huge life lesson, a huge way of looking at things that you've been working on for quite some time, and you've gained so much knowledge. You're already at the 8. You're almost to that 10 of Cups, which is basically the minor arcana of this card, right? Pure contentment. So keep going through. It's time to take action and really look for truth and justice and balance in December so that you can start afresh, start new in 2025. All right, you're spectacular. Take the time to nurture you.